So it's the day of my art sale. I'm currently making my lunch. I'm making breakfast for lunch. I'm trying to pack my lunch so it's a lot cheaper. I'm running a little bit behind, but that's okay because it's been raining all morning. I don't really want to set up in the rain, so sorry, I'm just scrambling the things here. Yeah, I didn't want to set up in the rain. I also have to get gas. By the time I get gas and I drive there, it should probably be around... Oh yeah, it's kind of late, isn't it? Probably should be about 7:30 by the time I get there. That's okay. It starts at 10, so I have plenty of time to set up. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, and I've been up since 4. Art sale runs from 10 to 6 today, so it's gonna be an eventful one. Desperate Measures calls for bringing your shit kickers. They say work smarter, not harder. I'm not getting my feet wet. I'm not gonna have soggy, stinky ass feet the whole day, so... Let's get on the road, get some gas, and get there. Hopefully the rain will stop by then. So it's currently 11:15. We've been doing the show for an hour and 15 minutes. It's not very busy yet, but I have a good feeling that this afternoon things are really going to pick up, so fingers crossed. Jeez.
And a haircut. Gave myself a haircut.
Talking seniors here. Thanks, Essay.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out before it rains, dude.
Day 1 is complete. Was it worth it? It's questionable. I made my booth fee back and I paid for my gas and I made a little extra. So let's just hope that tomorrow's better. I know that a lot of it had something to do with the weather this morning, and I know you can't control that, but I mean, I've never done this venue before, so tomorrow could be completely different and more people could be out. We could get more foot traffic. I don't know. That's just kind of the part of doing these vendor shows. You never really know what kind of crowd you're gonna get. It's weird too, because if you think about, like, the vendor show varied from a couple weekends ago that I did in Faribault. That one went really well, and it was weird because, like, one minute people were buying prints and clothing like crazy, and at this sale it was like the $5 bracelets that I sold the crap out of. But it's hot, I'm tired, and I'm gonna start my car, turn my AC on, and get some tunes cranking and get my butt on the road, because I get to wake up and do it again tomorrow. I'm not afraid of hurting anymore, and the blood in these veins isn't pumping any less than it ever has, and that's the hope I have. The only thing I know is keeping me alive. Okay, so today I wanted a smoothie, and we're trying to budget here and save money because, well, starving artist doesn't want to starve, so we're making our own tonight. This is mango, banana, yogurt, almond milk, and then I'll add water to it. It's gonna be perfect. Prepare to descend. Get in my belly. Good morning, my peeps. It is the second day of the art sale, and right now I'm working on making an iced coffee. I kind of had this idea. I don't know what it is about every venue that I do, or like an art show, but there is, I gotta shut the fridge here. There's like a big lack of iced coffee or even lattes in general. Like, I feel like no one ever has a coffee truck, which really, I mean, it's like a good and a bad thing, because like, one, it saves me money, but on the other standpoint, when I'm like absolutely dying or like trying to deal with stress, I'm just like, I just really need a coffee in my hand. Some people crave alcohol. I crave coffee, but I'm gonna show you what I'm doing here. So this is my tactic for being on a budget. This is the little carafe thing that my sister Amy gave me. She does Tupperware. I'm gonna put the link to her Tupperware down in the description so you can order from her if you really like this, but I got my cup here. Here's some ice. Pour some creamer in there, and then I might have put too much creamer. Oh well. Is what it is. But this will be my afternoon coffee, and I'll just drink this whenever afternoon comes, like noon, 1 o'clock, when I start to get my crash. So yeah, that's ready. That's the right lid. I got too many lids going on here. All right, perfect. Matchy matches my pants here. Look at that. Okay, so today's art sale starts at 10 o'clock again. It's almost 9. It takes me about 35 minutes to get to the venue. So I think what I'm gonna do is, damn it, I lost my train of thought. I want to leave by like 9:05 and get there a little bit early, and I want to get some clips of like the carnival because I wasn't able to do that yesterday. It was kind of a cluster F in terms of getting everything set up and beating the rain and trying to get like my canopy up or my tent and then put all my stuff underneath so it didn't get super drenched and ruined. One thing I do want to add, I'm going to show some clips in here probably, but I want to show you guys like you've seen my plastic containers. Thank God for those because I can't do anything today. What the hell? I give up. Okay, I heard you. Yep, you're there. Yep, that's a train. That's a train. Anyways, as I was saying before I really got interrupted by a train, Those plastic containers saved my life because I remember when I first started out with art markets, I had boxes, everything was in shambles. The first tent I had fell apart in the first day. The wind took it up and like snapped it in half. That was a waste of $200, by the way. But yeah, I've learned a system, and I have a system in place. I've learned throughout the last couple of years like what works for me. And I highly recommend stackable Rubbermaid totes because it will save your life. Prevent your stuff from getting damaged, rained on, prevent from dirt getting onto anything or moisture, all of that good stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna shut up and get myself in the car, and we are gonna have a successful day too. So the forecast really has me anxious because it looks like it's gonna start pouring around 2 p.m. The show doesn't get done until 4, and so like by the time our show is done, it's gonna be freaking torrential downpour. So I'm just like, Lord help us, I hope it pushes out and like holds off until we're done and packed up. She's the owner of the Rusty Nail.
Hello there.
I'll put her link down in the description. You can shop her website.
Thanks, guys.
So this young lady named Beatrice, she's from Romania, her and her family are, and they make gyros. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. She bought a bracelet from me, and she was so sweet. She brought me like hand-squeezed lemonade. So cute. Hey everyone, this is Crystal.
Hi.
Can you tell us about what you do here?
Yeah, I have a soap business, Klean Living, and I render all my own tallow, and everything is tallow based. So I make soaps, lotion sticks, sugar scrubs, body butters, chapsticks, and it's super moisturizing and great for your skin.
That's awesome. Oh, and you guys, by the way, she has these lotion sticks. If you have tattoos, I'm telling you, they'll brighten up your day and your tattoos won't be screaming at you, crackling and dying. So I'll put her social media links below. You just click on it down there. Alright, so I made it home. It's not raining out yet. It was starting, the clouds are starting to come over, and I live a little bit south of the location that I was at. And the clouds are following, so I'm going to try and get some of this stuff unpacked, at least my candles before it starts raining. I don't want them to melt in my car. But I can't tell you how amazing today was. Today was just such a great day. I know yesterday was kind of off to a rough start with the rain, but it could have been a lot worse. I'm just happy that when I started setting up, the rain kind of let up a little bit. Today it was busier, especially especially after the parade and people were kind of coming in like crazy. So I mean, it wasn't the worst sale I've ever done, but it also wasn't the best, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But I am just very grateful for the people that I know. My dad showed up and bought me a gyro, I think it's called, and then the little girl that her family owns the truck, she bought a bracelet from me, and she's like 16 years old, right? And I had a conversation with her today. She wanted me to hold it, so she came into my booth yesterday, wanted this wraparound bracelet. It was the prettiest one. It was my absolute favorite out of all of them. And she was like, okay, well, I'm working for my parents. Like, is it okay if you would you hold it for me and I'll pay you for it once I'm done working for my parents at the gyro truck? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. She came in yesterday with her little sister after that and bought like a $5 bracelet. She's just so sweet. And then today she came in and bought the bracelet, and she said something about a lemonade because I gave her a discount. I ended up going to a different food truck. I was like, well, I had a gyro yesterday, so because we were going to kind of do sort of a trade, like take some money off of the bracelet, I gave her a discount anyway. Like, I ended up going to a different food truck and I got the brisket nachos, and I told her that, and so she came into my booth and whatever. And a little while later she shows up with a fresh squeezed lemonade in her hand, and I don't know why, but it was the sweetest thing. I was not expecting that. And she's like, she had like a little cup. She's like, well, I brought this blueberry syrup. I wasn't sure if you didn't like blueberry or not, so I brought it separate so you can add it if you want. And just the kindness out of her heart, like that warmed my heart. And I had a conversation with her, and her story's kind of cool. Like, from what I gathered from her and her parents moved here when she was 9 from Romania, and it was so cool because I think it's so cool when there's like interracial people in America. Like, obviously there's tons, but knowing someone that came from a different country to like change their life or do something different, I just think that it's really neat. And then this other lady came into my booth and she wanted a special order $5 bracelet, like these ones that I make. I don't have these ones on my website, but she wanted, like, her nails were really bright. There was like neons. It was orange, pink, yellow, blue, like all the neons on her nails, and it was really cool. And she was explaining to me that she raced motorcycles, and she showed me a picture of her crotch rocket, and I'm like, you're a badass, straight up. Like, that was so sick. And so I made that for her. And then there was another girl that came into my booth, and she's like, hey, I was wondering, could you make a matching bracelet that has a forever charm on it? And I was like, well, I can see if I have another charm. So I did. The one bracelet was for her, and the one that I made while they were walking around was for her boyfriend, significant other, whatever they were. And I just thought it was really cool that, like, people come into my booth because it's something that makes their connection even more meaningful. And there's days like yesterday where I try and talk myself off the ledge when I kind of get in a negative mindset. And I know better than that, right? I'm not doing this solely for the money. I'm doing this because it impacts my life. Art is something that saved my life. And another thing, it's something that has changed my life and then so many others, because I talk about mental health awareness and stuff like that. And I met Vicky across from me, was super sweet. I got some stickers from her. I'll show them to you. And then there was another lady, Crystal, the one that I was vlogging. I met her today and yesterday, and she was doing like the lotion sticks and stuff like that. She's just super kind. And then there were a couple people on the sides of me that were really sweet. I got a bunch of stickers. They were like $6 for $1, and I was like, my laptop needs more stickers, but they're like the cutest ever. See, aren't they cool? Hang on, my battery's about to die. I gotta swap it out. Okay, we back. I gotta show you these stickers here. Not that you guys care, but I think they're cool. These little mushroom. I just thought that they were super dope. My dad's beeping in. Sorry, kind of. Don't disturb me. I'm kind of in the middle of something, Bakken Sr. I'll call him back. It's fine. Some of these are freaking hilarious. So I have a dinosaur on a bicycle on my laptop, so I got this little squirrel on a skateboard. I was like, yes! I got this for my dad, because he has a tree business. And then, I forgot what the name of this artist is. He's kind of big. There's some more. I got this giraffe, because I'm a giraffe. I'm really tall. Rock on. Some more flowers. Butterfly. An owl, because it's like one of my favorite animals. This little camera. Chester Bennington. He's the #1 musician that I look up to the most. He's impacted my life in so many ways. So there's that. Rest in peace, bud. And then let's rock. But anyway, that's my little sticker haul for you. I better get my butt in the side. My my God. I better get my butt in the house and kind of unload some of this stuff before the torrential downpour comes. If you like this vlog, leave me a comment. If you made it all to if you made it all the way to the end, congratulations and thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment of your story if you're thinking about getting into vendor markets and stuff like that. I know maybe the last couple or two haven't been like very encouraging for you. Hopefully they were, but this is my life. This is my journey. These are all things that I'm going through. These are all things like, this is my journey. This is quitting my 9-to-5 and going after the things I want in life. I would rather take this in the moments of freedom, even though I work a lot more. I would rather take that over being miserable somewhere else. So I hope this inspired you to follow your dreams, and if you're feeling doubtful, things do get better. And I don't care if you believe in God or not. God always has a way of working things out. God always has a way of working through people. My tattoo, by the way, is an owl, and this lady was sitting next to me. She had a booth next to me with her husband, and she walks up to me and she goes, "I just really love your tattoo." And I'm thinking, like, this couple is, I'm like, they probably don't like people with tattoos or whatever, and they were super kind, but you know, you have those assumptions in your mind. And she was complimenting my owl, and she said, you know, it reminded me, because she's like, it reminded me of my mom. And she's like, I didn't know until my mom was bedridden, like, you know, basically on her way of passing away. She's like, I didn't know my mom loved owls so much. So I think the connection with people coming into my booth and talking about their loved ones that have passed on, people feel very comfortable talking to me about that, but I don't have a problem talking about that because it's a circle of life. And after losing my mom, I'm pretty much an open book in that aspect. I understand. So if you're one of my friends watching, my friend Jason showed up. Thank you so much for coming. And just anybody who watches my videos, I want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm truly blessed, and I want to thank each and every one of you, because if people didn't like my art, or they didn't, it's the circle of life. It all goes around. So I'm not sad, I'm just really happy. Someone asked me today, they're like, are you happy at least? And I said, I'm the happiest I've been in 11 years, and I've worked so hard to get here, and I've worked therapy, and just, God, I've been through so much shit, and I know a lot of people have in their life, but I took it upon myself to heal my heart, and there's a lot of work that I still have yet to do, but I'm just so grateful for what God did in my life. God, I didn't think I was gonna cry. I'm just grateful. Even though I'm not hitting my goals with sales. If you watched this far into the video, thank you so much again, and to my friends, I love you guys a lot. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out, homages. I'm out. I'm gonna get off my soapbox because I'm a mess. Bye.